I would say absolutely don't wait. I talk to my friends that are still working, and they always say two things. I wish I could do what you're doing, but I can't, and everything else. And a good friend of mine at the police department, he worked almost 30 years. I knew him forever, the whole time I worked there. He passed away 2 weeks after he retired. Never even saw his first retirement check.
Yeah.
But he was going to do it the right way. He worked his butt off all the way to the last second so he wouldn't have to work again and then enjoy his retirement. But he overdid it. He overdid it, and he was too old, and he was a lot older and too late in life. And unfortunately, he passed away 2 weeks after he retired and never even saw a retirement check. And that was about a year and a half before I retired, and that really hit me and her, and we kind of realized, yeah, we're not waiting.
Hey guys, and welcome to the RV Trash Talk podcast, where we dish on all things RV, full-time traveling, and RV maintenance. I'm Danny, one of the co-hosts of this crazy experiment. My wife Melissa and I, along with our great friends Rob and Trish and Jim and Amy, thought up this crazy idea sitting around a campfire drinking whiskey in Athens, Texas.
Welcome to the RV Trash Talk podcast. We're excited for you guys to be on here today. And to kick it off, just like always, we are going to start with where everyone is at, what's been going on, and what's in the glass. We'll start with Jim and Amy.
Well, hello, everybody. We are in Soledad Canyon, Thousand Trails, we're about an hour north of LA. I'm going to call it the armpit of Thousand Trails. Danny, you thought Yosemite Lakes was bad? You would be rolling in your grave if you were here. You ain't seen nothing yet. Anyways, other than that, it's been good. We've just been chilling out with Rob and Trish for the last, what have we been here, almost 10 days?
Yeah,
10 days?
Yeah. Couple days left.
Oh, and I
what you got in the glass?
I have rum and Coke.
Nice. That's like old school.
I know, right?
Wow, that's throwback.
And I'm a creature of habit, and I have a neat pour of Buffalo Trace.
There we go.
Surprise,
All right.
surprise.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm going to change
That's
it.
so weird.
All right, Danny, Melissa. Where are you guys at?
Where are we? We're in Iowa?
Des Moines.
Des Moines. And we have alluded to before, some exciting things coming up that we can't disclose right now because of ears that could be listening.
How's the weather there?
I don't know. I haven't stepped foot outside today.
It's getting cold. We're on our way up to Wisconsin, and tomorrow is in New York we call it a nor'easter. I don't know what they call it in Wisconsin, but the snow's coming and the cold weather, so we're gonna have 4 or 5 days of cold weather camping. So.
A
I think they call
Midwesterner.
that Tuesday.
So yeah,
It's coming.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. What are you drinking, honey?
I got Traveler's Whiskey by my man Chris Stapleton.
Ooh, yum.
Nice.
Nice.
And I am keeping it classy with some box wine.
Fine.
right, all
Love
right.
it. Love it.
Went with a fancy glass tonight, too.
Yes.
All right, and Rob, where are we?
We are in Soledad Canyon as well with our good friends Jim and Amy. We've been here a couple days. We just came from Yosemite about a week and change ago. But it's been a lot of fun. We actually got all 6 of us got to hang out together for a while, which was great. And now we're here, and then we're making our way to AZ pretty soon. So, and I have got a nice tall glass of Coors Latte.
America.
Yeah.
Merc.
All right, and I have got, what do I have here? 1921 cream tequila. Went to the store special to get this for today. Wanted to have a good drink, so... All right. Well, cheers everyone.
Cheers.
All right. Well, I am excited for today as we've got some very special guests who are going to be joining us. And we're going to be talking today about life after 9 to 5 and finding freedom on the road. So today we have got Kevin and Lareka from the YouTube channel Retired Road Trippin' joining us. They're empty nesters who sold the house, hit the road full time, and are proving that retirement isn't slowing down. It's just getting started. Their channel is all about the real side of RV living, the freedom, the fails, and everything in between. So grab a drink, pull up your camp chair, and get ready because we're diving into what it's really like to go from closing the front door on your old life to opening the new ones across the country. So, Kevin and Lareka, if you guys wouldn't mind by telling us where you're at, what you've been up to, and what's in your glass.
All right. Well, first off, thanks for having us, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, for
looking
sure.
forward to it. We are actually back in our home state of Arizona at our seasonal RV spot. We come here every winter, and this is our third winter.
Yeah.
Staying at the same campground here in Apache Junction, and we're here till April.
Awesome.
All right.
Very cool.
We will reach out. We arrive
Yeah.
back in Arizona next week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll be out in Mesa.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Some people at the RV park here, the guy that used to come here every year, kind of like the on-site RV tech, he's not coming back this year. And my buddy, one of my buddies here, he's like, any good RV techs around here? And I'm like, I don't know if they're here yet. Let me make some phone calls.
Yep. Which campground are you guys at?
Same one, Campground
Campground
USA.
USA.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Same one every year.
Very cool.
All right.
And because we listen to you guys so much, I've actually got the Kirkland brand Costco pre-mixed
Nice.
old fashioned.
Very
Hell
good.
yeah.
I
Excellent.
do.
Hey, Kirkland, if you're listening,
Sponsorship.
Yes.
How about you?
Beer. I have a beer.
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 In a red solo cup, too. That's
And
awesome.
a red solo cup. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kobe.
All right. So to start us off,
Let's
here-
start a little bit. Give us a little bit of background about you guys.
Yeah, if you
Kind
guys
of,
don't
kind
mind,
of where, kind of how you started.
a little backstory.
Oh, okay. I retired from the Chandler Police Department about 2.5 years ago, and 3 weeks to the day after retirement, we hit the road full time in our 2022 Van Lee Beacon.
Nice.
Very nice.
Haven't looked back other than coming for the winters, but it's been great. It's been amazing.
Yeah. It
Very
has.
good.
Excellent.
I don't know what else to
I
add
mean-
to.
You want like the whole backstory?
No, that's all right. That's good. It
Okay.
gives us a little idea, and we can dive
Yeah.
into it more as we go through some of the questions. So don't
Yeah.
be shy on sharing. All right, so we are going to dive in with kind of starting the journey a little bit, and I'll kick it off here with, what made you guys decide to sell the house and start full-time RV life?
When we went into lockdown, I don't know, Arizona's lockdown was it wasn't crazy lockdown. Yeah. But we started what we called a COVID happy hour with some of our friends. It was 2 sets of friends from the PD. And we would sit around and talk about what we were going to do when we retired. And Kevin said he was going to get another job. And I'm like, wait, what?
That's
it
that's
was
what
like
all
news to me.
that's what all cops do. You retire from the police department, planning on getting another job, and then you work another
And then you double
10,
dip.
15 years, and you double up on everything. That's pretty much what's ingrained in your mind as a cop the whole time.
Yeah. So I was like, what? No, wait. I'm not retiring and then working again.
Yeah.
And so we started talking about, we had lost some people during COVID and just different things that were happening and how people take life for granted. And so we were like, no, when we retire, we want to retire young enough and we want to be able to go and do what we want to do. And so Kevin always wanted to rent an RV and see all of the baseball parks.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, if we're going to go see all the baseball parks, then we're going to see other stuff in the area. And so then we started.
I found YouTube.
Yeah, he found YouTube University. And we started just binge watching all of the old ones, old channels.
KYD.
Yeah. And he's like, people live in their rigs. And I'm like, they do? And so we started watching and blah, blah, blah. And then the plan was set. And our family thought we were nuts because we never, ever have camped in an RV. We've done none of it. Like our boys, we have 2 boys, 2 grown boys, and they played sports and that was our life. We worked our jobs, ran them around to all their sports. And so, yeah, we had never even really camped, to be honest.
You've never slept in an RV until we
never.
bought this one.
Never.
I slept in a friend's RV twice on different events, like literally 2 nights. I've slept in RVs before I bought this.
We told our family we're selling everything and we're hitting the road. And they were like, are you crazy? What if you don't like it? Then it all started. Yeah.
In all honesty, we were going to sell the house anyway. Our house that the boys grew up in was too big. They were moving out. So we were selling the house no matter what. So we're like, let's do it. This is a perfect time.
So we did it.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
Your story is actually very similar to ours in a way. And by the way, we were in Arizona for COVID too, and in Mesa, and we also had a COVID happy hour group. We call this COVID Saturday. We used to get together every Saturday and did it continuously until we went on the road. And but same thing with us. Like all of our kids were out, and we were just like, well, what are we doing? So that's hilarious. We did not find YouTube though. We were
we were just
cold turkey.
right off the bat. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
So yeah.
So when you guys decided to actually like pull the plug and do this to the point where you guys got into the rig, like how long was that?
It was probably a 2-year process. We seriously looked for RVs for about a year. Once the lockdown was over and they had shows and things opened up, we went to RV shows as much as we could for about a year. Early on, we found this model, and we knew that this was pretty much what we wanted. Then we spent the rest of the year trying to find something better. Everything we went to RV shows, we kept looking at RVs, and we're like, okay, how does this new one compare to the one that we already fell in love with? And after about a year of that, we're like, nope, we can't figure it out. We can't find a better one. Let's pull the trigger. And we placed the order, and we ordered this one. About 13 months before we went full time is when we ordered our home.
We sold the house and we moved into a rental for a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I quit. Well,
Retired.
I guess I retired. I feel like I quit my job. I worked in the schools. I worked for a junior high. I did the front office, and his cadets, which is a program they ran through Arizona, they were going to DC for Police Week, and I had never gone. And he's like, "You're going." So I gave my principal, my 2 weeks, and that's how I kind of started. Then we came back from DC, which was amazing, and I just got the house ready. Like, we did it. We kind of did it. I always say that, I said this on our channel too. We kind of did it in steps. It was like training wheels for us. So we went from the big house, sold everything that we could, but also took a lot with us because we couldn't let it go. And then a year later, going through the rental, it was like, oh, we can let this go now. It's been sitting here. So it was a lot easier than just purging everything at once. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the rental was like a third the size of our house.
Yeah, it was tiny.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
With our son. So, because we still had our youngest son living with us, and we said, "You've got a year.
Yep.
You've got a year."
Get your shit together and get out.
Pretty much.
It really, and like we said, you got to find roommates. You got to figure it out, and he did.
He actually kept the rental. We moved out.
Yeah.
He kept the house. Put it in his name. Got some roommates, and that's
It's
it.
history.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very good. Very good.
I love that. So, what advice would you give new retirees considering life on the road?
Don't wait.
Yeah.
I would say absolutely don't wait. And I say this to my friends all the time. We come back here to Arizona, and there's Christmas parties and get-togethers, and all the retirees. We all get together and talk about how amazing this life is. And then I talk to my friends that are still working, and they always say two things: I wish I could do what you're doing,
So annoying.
but I can't. But I can't, or I don't want to, and everything else. And a good friend of mine at the police department, he worked almost 30 years. I knew him forever, the whole time I worked there. He passed away 2 weeks after he retired. Never even saw his first retirement check.
Yeah.
But he was going to do it the right way. He worked his butt off all the way to the last second, so he wouldn't have to work again and then enjoy his retirement. But
Right.
he overdid it. He overdid it, and he was too old, and he was a lot older and too late in life. And unfortunately, he passed away 2 weeks after he retired and never even saw a retirement check. And that was about, a year and a half before I retired. And that really hit me and her. And we kind of realized, yeah, we're not waiting.
Yeah.
Because I actually retired 2 years earlier than mandatory retirement. So I actually pulled the plug 2 years early because I'm like, I'm done. Once we hit that number, once I hit that financial number where I could retire and not work again, we're gone.
They also
Amen.
send his old butt back to the road. and everything was going on with like 2020 and, and things weren't crazy in Arizona, but it just takes one crazy. And I was like, you are too old to be on the road. Like, you don't deserve that. They're not protecting you. And so we were like, yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. How long have you guys been married?
It'll be 30 years next week.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
Congratulations.
Anniversary.
Happy anniversary. That's really cool.
Thank you.
So all of a sudden you go from a big house to a little bit smaller house to 300 square foot.
Yeah.
Has your relationship strengthened? I mean, have you noticed differences, changes, the way you guys interact and communicate with each other since you've been on the road?
But
I mean, we're still married. We're still married, so, but no.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's strengthened it. I mean, we have
our moments.
We have our moments, and it's probably more, honestly, if I'm being honest, it's more me. I don't think Kevin's ever sick of me, but I get sick of Kevin. It's
But you guys get the hell out.
weird. But somebody told me the guys don't get sick of their wives. It's always the wives that get sick. I don't know if that's true. So,
No, that's definitely not true.
okay. I don't know. I just think sometimes I need my own space. And so sometimes I just am like, I need my own space.
Yeah.
Get out of my head.
Yeah.
Like I'm also not a morning person. Like I like to get up and just think in my own head while I'm making breakfast, doing coffee, whatever I'm doing. And I'm just like not ready. So that's kind of our thing. But we've learned how we've been married for 30 years. We were together 6 years prior to that. Like we know each other. I honestly can say that I love Kevin more now. I think that's the benefit of growing old with your best friend and really putting in that work in marriage, is that if you're doing it right, you're going to end up closer than when you started. And that's really where we're at.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I mean? That's for me, at least.
yeah. Just
So.
skip the rest of the question, Kevin. Just end with that.
Yes,
Yes, dear.
I agree.
I'm good. Hold on, let me take a drink.
Okay, so first off, I just want to kind of give you guys like a huge shout out. You guys have given us a lot of love on social media for the RV Trash Talk podcast, and we really appreciate it. And we were so excited to have you guys on. So thank you again for
Thank you.
sharing the podcast and showing the love. So I
It's
appreciate
real
that much.
though, but it's real. We really do love listening to you guys. I literally like when we have longer drive days
We
because
do.
we stay longer, so then we just haul when we go. And I love when we have a bunch of yours saved up because it makes my time so much shorter. I feel like I'm sitting there with you. So I'm like, wow,
nice.
this is
Awesome.
fast.
Love it.
And when we
Thank you
don't,
guys so
I'm
much.
like, oh, this sucks.
I think we
So.
did 4. I think we did 4 episodes on our last drive day from Utah down into Page a few weeks ago,
we barely had time.
and we barely got through all 4 of them
Because that
before
was
the
a
drive was
shorter
over.
drive.
Yeah, we did.
It's good.
Oh, nice. Well, I love that. I mean, when we
We
put this
appreciate that.
podcast out, we didn't know anybody was going to listen to it. So
You got to.
we got two
We got
listeners.
definitely 2 listeners.
2 listeners. Yeah, there you go.
For sure.
And also, we are on a mission to see a game at every baseball stadium. We just hit stadium number 15 this year. So,
Nice.
With
Yeah.
us.
Well,
Yes,
when
with
you
them.
come to Arizona, we'll go to Chase Field.
Heck yeah.
yeah.
Let's do it.
We'll go to Diamondbacks.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so to get into our question portion of this segment, what was the biggest learning curve you guys had when you first started living in the RV full time?
I think you just have to understand things are going to happen, and you have to be able to roll with the punches and roll with the issues. Almost laugh about it. Know things are going to go wrong, and kind of move on. Do what you can, fix it. If you can't fix it, pay somebody like you to fix it for you. And I mean, you can't get upset. You can't throw a fit. You can't, get to the point where you're like gonna tear your hair out. You just
No, you totally
this
can.
is part. This
Right,
is
Danny?
part of RV life. Your house goes through an earthquake every time you move. Deal with it, and let's move on.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a great point. That's
Yeah.
definitely a great point. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Things are going to happen. It's just how
Oh,
you
yeah.
deal with it. Yep.
I also
Absolutely.
think because we're living, like we need to live and remember we're not on vacation.
Yeah.
Which is so easy to do when you first go out there, but you'll go broke. So
Yeah.
you gotta settle into the living
Common
part.
theme.
Yes.
So,
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, you're asking a question too.
All right, so you guys know because you listen, so you're two of our top listeners. Might be the only two, but you're the two top.
yeah, we gotta
So we
Gold star.
we have a segment called the "Oh Boy" moment, which I'm sure you know. Some
Yeah.
crazy thing that happened on the road to you that you had no control, and how did you deal with it? So the question is, what is your craziest or most memorable "Oh Boy" moment, and how did you deal with it?
You can go first.
Oh, I will tell you. My oh boy.
And this wasn't there
We
wasn't
didn't
even video
put
of
it on the channel. I was so irritated.
There
with
wasn't
this.
even video of this, but go ahead.
My oh boy was the damn mouse. And it was actually when we were in Yosemite, and it was ruining my time because that mouse had me up all night. Like, I heard that sucker. I mean, I lost sleep. I probably lost, I mean,
Yes.
it was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, we picked up a hitchhiker when we were in Yosemite, which we were actually outside of Yosemite. But, and oh my gosh, that
We were in
thing
Groveland.
drove us nuts. I think we had him for 6 days. I mean,
Was he throughout the whole camper? He just went.
primarily the kitchen, but
The living room.
I swear
No,
I
we saw
heard.
him
Oh
in the-
yeah,
we heard-
Kevin saw him out here.
We
I
saw poop
swear
out
I heard him in my closet.
He
I
did.
mean, I was hallucinating,
He
but because I swear that it was terrible. And they are so smart. When people tell you they know how to escape those traps, they know how to. Just drove me insane. It just grosses me out because they literally leave their poop everywhere. And like
Yeah.
you think about your dishes, and they can get into. It's just disgusting.
Roll for bread.
That was mine. I was
Yeah.
like, I've got to get rid of this mouse.
Yeah, we took him from Yosemite to Southern Oregon when we finally got rid of him.
His new home is actually in Oregon because he
Yeah.
stayed alive.
Yeah. He woke up
He
and
stayed
went,
alive. He found a sewer and ran down it, but yeah.
We rehomed
Anyway,
one in
that
Washington.
was mine. It was awful. But I mean, that's not a huge oh boy. It just was my.
It was just
No, it definitely is
No,
because
that's
we
an
had the
boy.
same. We
Yeah.
had the same issue too. Ours went from Colorado to Athens, Texas, and it lived behind our bed. So
Oh.
like that right there, that's where he was. So all night long, all you could hear was just the scratching, and I mean it was horrible. I mean obviously
Yeah,
they
it
can
was
attest to everything that happened because they were with us at NRVTA. But it was horrible. And at one point I was like, just sell the RV, like just get rid of it. Like
Burn it.
we'll find
Yeah,
another
burn
one.
it. I'd be pulling screws out, finding them.
yeah.
I mean, that
Yeah.
would be a little
It'll
much.
make you. It'll make you mad. It'll make you
Well,
mad.
we don't have that RV
Well,
anymore,
Melissa,
so.
she went to her brother's in Dallas for the weekend, and I was like, enough is enough. So I got the saw out, and I cut a hole behind my bed, and I put traps and all kinds of stuff there. And a day later, on the wet bay side, outside, she had babies in our RV. She was carrying them, and I saw a dead one. Yeah, she had probably 5 or 6. There was a dead one on the wet bay when I came out at night. She was probably trying to carry them into a field. But I didn't let that sucker go because I put it in a bag and I got the whomping on it. So she ain't coming back.
Oh, that's so funny.
When we finally caught ours, we caught him in the front bay. After the drive from Yosemite to Oregon, he had shaken loose and he was in the front bay. I saw him dive into our little pile of folding chairs as I was setting up. So I just literally threw all the folding chairs out of the front bay, and it hit, and he scurried, and then to the next spot over, he went down into the sewer pipe, and now he lives in Oregon.
He lives in Oregon.
Maybe.
Awesome.
He probably died in the sewer pipe in Oregon,
Who
but
knows? Who knows? He's not with
Hey,
us.
that
he's
was
not
the
in your RV anymore,
No.
so
That was my big oh boy moment is probably a year ago when we pulled in here after last year's loop, and we literally just disconnected and hit the auto level button, and the RV started doing its thing. It's a fifth wheel, and the hydraulic pump went out and left us unlevel, and our living room slides wouldn't open, and we had to live like that for 12 days until we could get a new pump in.
oh no.
And we're
Yeah.
watching our granddaughter.
And our
so
granddaughter would be with
trying
us.
to pass her through to get her on the bed. It was nuts.
You can walk. You can get up into the bedroom area between the slides, but there's only like this much room. So when at the time you're carrying a 4-month-old, you can't just carry her through.
Mhm.
You have to hand her through, and so yeah, we lived crooked. The RV was like this for like 12 days.
It was.
People in the RV park are walking by, looking, going,
What is wrong?
"You know,
with
you look a
them?
little uneven." I'm like, "Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you."
I
I
know,
didn't,
it's totally fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Now I
it took,
feel bad
Yeah.
saying that whenever you see one. Man, they're really on level.
Yeah.
it took Lipper 12 days to send a new pump,
Oh, jeez.
Oh
And
man.
and then the tech's coming out and having to replace the hydraulic pump, which is a bigger project than I ever imagined,
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah,
quite
that's pretty
expensive.
large.
and it was very expensive.
Yeah, so that's
So-
irritating.
Because it went out of warranty about a month before it blew.
Oh,
classic.
of course.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. The
What
warranty
kind of
rate.
rig, what kind of rig do you guys have? I missed it in the beginning.
We have a 2022 Van Lee Beacon fifth wheel,
Okay.
32 feet.
It's made by Tiffin.
Yeah,
We we don't really belong to anybody anymore because they stopped making them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Tiffin
that's
doesn't.
right.
They say we're part of their family, but they don't treat us like we are.
Redheaded stepchild, part of the family.
They would rather we just go away.
Yeah.
So, but it's okay. We love it.
I am in all honesty, when it's time for us to look at more RVs, we'll probably switch to a drivable someday. This will
Really?
probably be the first and last fifth wheel we own.
Interesting.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Class A or Class C, you thinking?
We love Super Cs, but they're quite pricey.
Yeah.
So-
I don't know. We are
Right.
in no hurry to get a new
I am
RV.
not in any hurry to get a new RV.
No.
We really actually love our RV, except for a few things,
Yeah.
which we may or may not have a video coming out about that.
Yeah.
The things
Nice.
I hate about our RV, but we really, in all honesty, love our RV.
Oh yeah.
I just think as we get older, it might be easier to do a drivable, and I do love the idea of having a bathroom right on board that I could run to. So
Heck yeah.
that is
Oh,
instead of having
legit.
to pull over and find a
Yep.
spot, but.
No, but
Oh,
this
yeah.
is this is great. We did the Moride upgrade, so we've already put money into it. So
Yeah, we're
I'm in
good.
no hurry to get rid of this.
We're very blessed.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. Okay, so what is one thing that you miss about stationary life, if anything?
Friends and family.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
family is the hardest, especially having a new granddaughter. But we also are very diligent about spending time and talk. So we talk to our granddaughter Violet once a week, FaceTime, and it's usually we call our son.
Talk
And yeah, I mean she can't talk, but we were like, it was heartbreaking last year leaving
yes.
because she was what.
When we left, she was
Yeah.
like 8 months old.
Yeah, like 8
7
months old.
yeah.
So we're like, is she going to remember us? But we're very diligent in doing the FaceTime with her, and she just loves it. Like she's all over it when we call her, and we've done that since. And
Yeah.
and we see her all the time. We come back for her birthdays. We don't miss the big things, so we'll fly back for her birthday. And I don't know. I think it's super important to place boundaries and do that because we deserve this. Like we
Yeah.
earned retirement.
For sure.
And so that's kind of how we feel.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's what we do. We had friends that we used to travel with, and that was one of the main reasons they came off the road is because they couldn't handle being away from their grandkids. And it's legit. It's legit, but we just make that time. Is
Yeah.
how I feel.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
but definitely
No,
friends and-
I
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, I think it's you have to, like all of our family is in Florida. So we know, even though Danny doesn't always want to go back to Florida,
Florida.
we will go back to Florida. Like they're
You
not going to come see us.
You
So
hate Florida?
There's so many, because of the beloved COVID, everybody and their mother with their old granny moved to Florida, and she's still driving, so you can't get anywhere without a gray hair getting in your way.
Well, you're gonna get all New Yorkers now.
Free state
They're
of
all moving
Florida.
down there.
Yeah, I get it. It's just funny. I never hear anybody that hates Florida, and we went, and I didn't love Florida, so I thought I was like the only one. I'm like,
We
it's
enjoy
all
Florida.
right, but it's very crowded and expensive. Which I thought Florida was going to be cheaper. I don't know why.
But
I don't
we
know
did
what
all-
I was thinking.
We did all the tourist areas.
We did,
yeah,
no, but I don't know. It was very
We did 2 weeks in the Keys. That was not cheap. Yeah.
gosh, no.
Yeah.
no,
A week at
but it was
TCO,
fun.
yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It's
No, we
just
enjoyed
humid
it.
too. We're West people, so we're
The
nice
Yeah.
dry.
The humidity's
We like
horrible.
the dry heat.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yes. Well, I guess Danny and I super differ on Florida because I love Florida. I would be there all the time if I could be. So
Most RVers we meet love Florida. That's why it's so funny to hear somebody else that doesn't.
Yeah, we're like, well, you brought up the Keys, so my next question is, as far as for me, the best part about traveling is all the crazy places that we go to that we would never have gone to. If we were still just doing the 9 to 5 grind, we never get to these national parks. So what's the one destination that you guys found yourself in that surprised you the most? Whether it's good or bad, if it was planned, if you just happened to go out of your route and go somewhere, what is the place that surprised you the most?
For me, in all honesty, I've got to say Door County, Wisconsin. That place was phenomenal. We spent 2 months there last summer, and I could literally go back every year. You're right there between Lake Michigan and Green Bay. There's trees. The whole summer, we barely turned the AC on. It was like 70 degrees. Hiking trails, biking, kayaking, it was just amazing. Small towns. We experienced our first small town 4th of July there. I mean, 9 o'clock in the morning, we're going out for the 4th of July parade in the morning, and people are drunk off their ass. 9 o'clock on the parade route.
Where in Wisconsin was this again?
Door County.
Door County.
Door County, every little town. If you go through and you look at Door County, there's little towns like every mile or two, and every town is just amazing. It's like Hallmark movies, and like that's what you think of. You just got it's just such a small town feel. I literally fell in love with that place almost day one.
Door County is amazing.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, people from Wisconsin can drink.
Oh, yeah.
Beer is like, I was like, wow. But no, Door County is amazing. We don't know about the rest of Wisconsin, but Door County, that's the only place we've been.
Yeah.
So
Up on the little peninsula, and the rest of the hand, no idea, but the peninsula, it really was.
You
One
guys
of my
were there in
favorite
the
places
summer.
we've ever been. Seriously, what was that?
So I was gonna say, well, you guys were there in the summer, so you got to remember they've got 9 months of winter to prepare and practice drinking.
Yeah.
By the time you get there in the summer, they're really good.
it's true.
Yeah, we were there all of July and all of August last year, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah, we had a good
nice.
It was just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And you?
Yeah, I think we were definitely surprised about Wisconsin when we went last year.
Yeah, we did Door
love
County.
it.
We stayed at I think it was a state park.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there it was after football season, maybe June we were there, I guess.
Well, because we bought the Brinkley inWisconsin.
Yeah, so June we were there. Yeah, and we loved it.
Peninsula State Park? Is that the state
Which
park?
one is it?
Peninsula State Park, all the way at the top?
No,
we weren't that far. We were farther towards Green Bay.
like Fond du Lac and stuff like that. That's where we were.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we did Green Bay.
Okay, yeah, we were all the way at the tip top.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Wisconsin's beautiful.
Yeah.
Lareka, do you have something that surprised you?
I think Idaho. We did a lot of time in Idaho this year, and I don't think people talk about Idaho a lot in YouTube land.
Yeah.
And Idaho is a beautiful state, especially northern Idaho. We
Yeah.
spent a lot of time up there, and that was amazing.
It was.
But I'm very I'm the person that everything I see is like, oh, like this is amazing. So take that into consideration. Like I tend to find the good in most of it.
Well, we grew up here and everything's
Yeah,
brown.
well,
so.
hey, I like everything green because we're in brown all the time. So
Sure.
that's true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Idaho was awesome.
yeah, it was. I don't know.
Yep.
Okay, Door County and Idaho. Got it.
Yes,
There
I
you go.
agree. Idaho is beautiful, and Door County we haven't been there yet, but we love Wisconsin. So
Yeah.
There's something special about Door County.
Sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it'd be easy to say the Oregon coast, but everybody knows that's beautiful.
Yes,
So
yeah.
Oh yes.
yes, there you go.
Definitely.
I think we had a similar track this whole summer with you guys, because I
Little
saw.
bit.
I think
Yeah,
so.
we were running right behind you guys. I
Yeah,
think.
we did a lot of Oregon coast, a lot of Idaho, and then we came back around again. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think so. I think I remember seeing that.
yeah.
Nice.
Funny.
All right, Jim and Amy, it's your turn.
So
Oh.
here's Kevin and Lareka, and they decide to sell their house. They decide to hit the road in an RV. They've never owned an RV before. And then they get really crazy and decide to start a YouTube channel. What were you thinking? And what was your goal when you hit record that first time?
I know the answer to this.
Okay, go for it.
I did not want a YouTube channel. I do not like to be on camera. And I was like, that is just, I don't want to do that. Kevin, he would do PIO stuff for the PD all the time. So he's like, sure, I can talk. But Kevin needed a hobby. Let's be honest. Kevin needed a hobby. He needed something to do. And I just told him, I said, here's the deal. I will do it because I like the idea of documenting our travels. I always said that if my grandparents, if we had gone up in their attic or whatever and found, videos of their travels, that would have been amazing. So I said, I will do it for that because we want our kids and our grandkids to be able to see what we did.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went along with it.
And the ironic part is our kids don't watch our videos.
No. The youngest one did, but they don't anymore. Yeah, that's okay though.
Yeah, they're like, we talk to you every week. We know where you are. I don't need to see what you did 6 weeks ago. But, but no, it was one of those things where I wanted to document it, watching all the YouTube channels, getting, as we're leading up to it. And I'm like, I can do that. I've done some video stuff in the past because of work and what have you. I did our kids' graduation videos and their highlight reels for college recruiting and stuff. And I'm like, we could do this, but let's start now. So we actually started the channel as we were like getting ready to order the RV. So our channel, if you go all the way back to like 1 from 3 years ago, it's literally us in the dealership signing a contract, buying the RV, and then selling the house and moving out of the house. So it didn't just start in RV life. We documented the process from day one practically.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I remember the videos of you guys moving out. I mean, because we've watched you from the beginning.
I know.
I remember you guys moving out of the house. Yeah.
First time we met you, and it's so weird sometimes because sometimes we forget when we meet people about the YouTube channel. We just think, okay, these are new friends and everything else. And the first, I'll never forget, the first time we met you guys, Jim and Amy, we're sitting at Beer Bellies in Quartzsite, and you're talking to us about things we had never talked to you about. And I'm like, how do they know about?
Creepy.
Like, how's your son's arm? How did his surgery go? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's a YouTube channel. But yeah, no. So that's kind of the weird part. But we just document our life. We just wanted to document our life, and like Lareka said, someday, hopefully, Violet and future grandkids will look at it and say, Grandma and Grandpa were kind of cool. So that's kind of what we're hoping. Or dorky. Yeah, or dorky.
Zimmers, we're just creepy.
Yeah. No, it was great. You guys are really the first people we met because of YouTube that became dear friends. You really are.
Honored.
Yeah, you really are.
I feel special.
Yeah.
I know, and I feel special because we got to meet them with you.
I know.
Yes.
All right, Danny and Melissa, you're next.
Here. Yeah.
All right, my turn for a question.
Yes, ma'am.
What type of content connects most of your audience, and how do you decide what to film next?
We don't really have content. We just film what we're doing a lot of the time. Like, I like a little of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I go by kind of like what I like to see. I like when people cook. I like when they show me the adventures. I like the hikes. I like the bikes. I don't love the how-tos because they're over my head. Like when the guys are talking about
I like them.
crap, but he likes them. And I know that other people like them. So I feel like a good mix of everything. I think it's super easy. If you don't know this about me, it's probably, I have a love-hate with YouTube. YouTube, I think, is a lot like high school. And if you're not careful, you can get really crazy with it. And especially nowadays, I feel like during COVID, when people were starting YouTube channels and all that about RV life and travel, it was probably easier because it wasn't so saturated. Now it's so saturated that it's come to the point where everybody has to create drama and I don't know, craziness. And so it's so easy to get caught up in that. And I'm kind of like Kevin's kite string because he's like, well, let's go. He's super motivated. He wants to go and I'm like, okay, but we're going to just stay organic to who we are and just be us. Yeah. And if we grow, we grow. And if we don't, we don't. And quite often we don't grow. Yeah. And that's okay. And so that's kind of where we are with YouTube.
I hate the term content creator. I really do. Because we don't create content for the channel. the channel records and covers our life.
Yeah.
Like, we know a lot of people that will go to certain places just for content. And no, our content follows our life and adventures. Our life and adventures aren't because of needing content. I mean, that's just the way it is. We just decided we said we would record our lives, and that's pretty much it. We're not gonna make things up. We don't script anything. We don't fake anything. We try to just be, like Lareka said, we try to be organic, we try to be natural, and we just kind of try to be us and try to be real.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's not saying we share everything either. I
No.
think that when you are on social media, you don't have to share everything.
No.
So that's your right. There's some things that are personal and some things that are not. So just pick and choose what you want to put out there.
Yeah, like one of the videos I was editing, like, for example, like one of the videos I was editing today from when we were in Utah. Well, while we were in Utah, we had to fly back here to Arizona just for the weekend for our son's fiance's bridal shower for her, and and we did the whole, hey, we're in the airport, we'll see you in Arizona, and then the next thing was, nah, we didn't record in Arizona. To heck with you.
Sounds like
Like, you don't get to spend family time with us, and we just moved right on.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes
Yeah,
it doesn't.
and that's just the way. That's kind of just the way we did it.
Well, and that kind of goes into the next question too. Talking about how are you balancing the filming and the editing and still enjoying the travel experience, without feeling like you're always at work. And I think you kind of already answered that. Just kind of.
I think it's one of those things. Like, obviously, when you're someplace and you're like, doing something cool or like a big ticket thing, you're going to record and everything else. But sometimes sometimes we'll go a week or so without recording anything, and that's okay.
I think that also took a little bit of time, like figuring it out. So at the beginning, like Kevin was like wanting to record everything, and at one point I was like, you're ruining it for me, like I can't do it. I was just being honest, and so we kind of had to like meet in the middle and say what's worth it, because there's just times you don't want to record because you miss out on the beauty of what you're doing to get a shot or whatnot.
Right, but I also feel at times there's times that because we obviously do a little bit of dabbling in YouTube as well, but I also want to share some of that. So maybe the beginnings of, and the middles and the ends of, and we talk about the experiences after the fact is what it's kind of what we kind of gravitate towards. So it's kind of interesting to hear your aspect on how to enjoy that and not take away from the actual experience.
I'll be honest with you. One of your last videos, Jim, on the cruise, when you were like, "Yeah, yesterday we did this and this. We didn't record. Sorry." I'm like, "Good." We're sitting here watching it, going, "Good for them.
Good for you."
That would be me. I just like something. I'd just be like, "Nah, we're not going to do it."
It took. I think it took you a little bit to get there, though.
Well,
because when you start, you're like, okay, we got to make our channel do. I think just like with
then you
anything,
get overwhelmed.
There's a learning curve.
Yeah.
So you do what works for you, and we're
Absolutely.
just not. We know channels that document everything, and I just couldn't do it.
No.
I don't want a camera in my face 24/7.
But Rob does.
I do.
Rob does.
I love
Rob
being on
does.
camera. I don't have a YouTube channel yet. I've done a lot to you.
I love it, but I can't do it every day.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. That is some awesome information and just goodness for everybody. So next we're going to do something that you've not seen the questions for or anything.
Uh-oh.
We're going to do one of our quick fire rounds of questions, and we're going to kind of rotate through, but you can both answer real quickly, okay?
All right.
Pull through or back in?
Pull throughs.
We're pull through king right here.
Pull through king, huh?
Right?
Hey, it's a 42-foot fifth wheel. I'll pay the extra $5 a night to get a pull through. I really will.
Pull through. 100%.
All right.
Hit it.
Want me to go next?
Yeah, go
All
for
right.
it. Yeah.
Favorite campground meal?
Favorite campground what?
Meal.
Meal.
Oh. Ooh, lately it's been the Asian lettuce wraps.
Yes, we love that.
Yeah, lately it's been the
Asian
Asian
lettuce wrap.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to get the recipe for that one. 'Cause I think one of our upcoming episodes is gonna be cooking.
All right, Danny and Melissa.
Oh, okay, who's the better driver?
Oh, me.
See,
Lareka, do you
You've
drive at
driven
all?
an RV twice.
Oh, do you mean towing or driving? Period.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Towing, it's Kevin. I've only towed like twice.
Yeah.
And then driving, yeah, but Kevin, okay, listen. If you know anything about Kevin, he will not go over 63 while towing.
Mhm.
But when we are not towing, God help us all. Because he thinks we're in his
104.
top car. And literally, well, he just got pulled over yesterday, actually.
What's your-
Oh, sorry.
yeah, I do.
I'll share this, but he gets out of all the tickets. He ends up making friends with the cop usually.
Yeah, he just
Or
shows
he
them
knows
ahead.
them.
Hell yeah.
So he has a lead foot unless we're towing.
I love it. That's
I'm married to
hilarious.
one of those too.
He's very good at
Weird.
driving. I mean, I can drive, but
Oh,
he would say him.
Yes.
I might be safer.
I feel that's
When I'm
a
towing it and Violet's with me,
That is true. He
Yeah.
chills out.
I chill out, yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite road trip podcast.
What?
RV Trash
That's our only podcast.
RV Trash Talk.
We have
of
no
course.
other podcast.
We don't. Yeah.
So we rely on you guys to get these out for us.
Okay, so we have like 5 months until our next travel day. We gotta build up a library here.
We will.
Oh yeah.
We're working
That's
on
awesome.
it. We're working on it.
All right, now seriously, favorite road trip snack.
Knack.
The snack?
Well,
I would say
we make
Marika's lunch sandwiches.
Yeah, it's usually a sandwich.
Yeah.
And turkey. We're big turkey people.
One must-have gadget or tool.
Must have. Oh, geez, there's so many of them that I've needed, but I think honestly, I think everybody needs to have a PEX clamp wrench for those little leaks. Yeah.
Yes.
I've used it only 3 times in 3 years, but thank God I had one. That's other things you can kind of fake, but you got to have that PEX clamp tool. You really do.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome. That's a
Yeah.
good tip right there.
Yeah. All right.
How about you, Lareka?
I don't know if I have a must-have. Do I have a must-have? I have a fun one that we really love right now that we just got.
You can't talk about this. Is a kids show.
Oh, stop it. We just got the bike helmets that you talk through, and let me tell you, they are game changer. Like
For
we always
sure.
put our walkie-talkies and like and
The Cenas?
and they are
These are
amazing.
so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So easy.
I'm thinking, why did we wait so long?
Yeah.
Like I don't think we could ride our bikes without them now.
No.
Which is not true. That's how I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of a fun one.
Dream destination still on your list that you haven't hit yet.
Northeast.
Amen.
Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, northeastern
Very
Canada.
Beautiful.
So
Very.
Team gloves or team no gloves?
Oh yeah.
I have gloves when I deal with the stinky slinky. Yeah.
But do you use them? You have them, but do you use them?
he does.
I only use them when I'm hooking everything up. I don't use them when I'm dumping.
When you push
We
the
got
button.
we got some
When I push the button.
I tell him when you
we
push
got
the
some
button.
slack for
Some
somebody
shade.
not wearing gloves on one of our.
Yeah. One of the videos, Rob didn't have gloves on, and yeah,
Yeah.
we had
People
some.
gave it shade. It's kind
Yeah.
of funny.
So
In
now
all reality, I don't 100% disagree with Jim that soap and water and some sanitizer, you're fine.
You're good.
I
I haven't
mean,
died yet.
yeah. I mean,
That's
if
not
you,
a bullseye.
if you
Yeah, I mean,
you
we're
sit
gonna always
on
have
the
gloves.
plate, you're not getting stuff on you anyway. So if
Yeah.
you set it up to the right the first time, you're okay.
Boom.
Love it. Love
Oh,
it.
so cool.
All right, guys. Well, before we wrap it up here, first of all, where can listeners follow you? You want to give us all your channels?
Sure, it's at Retired Road Tripping on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Obviously, we don't do TikTok, we don't do Threads or any of the other stuff. Just the main 3: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Retired Road Tripping. And we'd love to have you. Please subscribe and just real life, full time RV life.
Awesome.
Great. You guys are doing
Yeah.
some great videos. I really
Yes.
enjoy your stuff.
Thank you.
We definitely
Appreciate
do. We love watching it. So thank you for,
Oh, thanks.
for
Appreciate
putting
it.
out good content.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you guys for coming on today. We really appreciate you. To wrap up, we're going to end with Amy's quote of the episode.
Okay, I've got one. It's a good one.
All
All
right.
right.
Yeah, an RV, since we all live in RVs, is a beautiful metaphor a metaphor for life. It's cramped, noisy, and prone to breaking down at the most inconvenient times.
Hell yeah. We're here.
Okay, that's pretty
Amen.
accurate.
Cheers
Yes,
to
cheers,
that.
everybody.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Very cool. That's a wrap.
Hope you guys enjoyed this RV Trash Talk podcast. Please subscribe and join us as we navigate this crazy full-time RV lifestyle.